Welcome to Sema Spox. Sema Spox. This is the 14th edition of our Sema Spox. Na leo tuko na story tu poa sana. Tuko na champion wa majenzi ambaye amefanya kila msee, yani hebu umecheki kila msee siku hizi ati anahag nini? No. Wewe wacha hiyo story yako. We have a Guinness World Record. Wacha kiwaruwe bana. Sasa leo tuko na si nani mwingine bali ni nani? Truphena. Si ndio? Lakini before we go to the other side, let's see what Gava inasema pia leo. One thing that is very clear is that Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Teaching and Referral Hospital has fully transitioned to a paperless, Afya KE system, integrating clinical, laboratory, pharmacy, and medical records to streamline patient care and reduce errors. The digital system also enables real-time data tracking, improving coordination across departments and satellite facilities, and enhance efficiency and accountability in public healthcare delivery. This is very important because this is what we are doing also with Cabinet. Cabinet is also paperless so that we also save our trees. And that is why we have Truphena today here with us. Also, in addition, the Treasury has approved 255 billion to clear pending bills and boost businesses. This is very important for our people. The government has approved 255 billion to settle long-standing pending bills to suppliers and contractors, easing cash flow pressures and restoring confidence in public procurement. 80 billion has already been released for roads, and 175 billion will be progressively cleared for supporting business nationwide. You remember, we had actually a business outlay or claims of up to 600 billion, but a good number of them were found to be fake, about 57%. They could not be verifiable. But the rest that have been cleared, now we can see they are being paid, and actually 98% of these claims were below 100 million Kenya shillings. So it's very, very good. The other thing that is also very good, the government, through the Trade Cabinet Secretary, Lee Kenyanjui, has announced that Kenya's new automotive policy will allow Kenyans to buy brand new vehicles at price equal to or lower than 8-year-old imports. And this, for sure, is because of Isuzu, which has positioned Kenya on the global map as the first country outside Thailand to manufacture MUX model. I don't know whether you pronounce MUX or MUX. With local assembly incentives reducing its price to by 27% from 13.5 million to 9.9 million. No, if you get this 9.9 million, it's almost the same price with 80-year-old models. So this is actually going to promote affordability and strengthen local manufacturing. So there's a lot that the government is doing, and we remain committed to ensuring that we put our focus on that. As you know very well already, there's an IPO for KPC. Please buy the shares. We want to ensure that we have proper infrastructural development. We are thinking for the country. We just had a very good meeting with the head of the public service, on this issue. So, Gava iko tayari kukusikiza, si ndio? Na ndio leo tunakuja kusema na Spox. Sema na Spox. Makofi kabisa. Truphena. Kuja, hebu nisalimie. Sasa, nigotee. You can have a seat.
Okay.
How are you feeling to be around here?
I'm feeling great.
Mimi nafurahi na kukutana na wewe for the first time, man.
Nifurahia pia.
Alafu sijui kwa sababu najua nakuwa nikiambiwa hivyo, lakini sasa mimi niwe nakwambia. I expected a very huge first kumbe ni kadem tu kazuri tu hivi. Kadogo tu hivi, petite.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow, that's tupigie makofi kitani. Hata naona machali wengine wanakucheki hapo wanashangaa hivi wanaona wanasema wanaona nini na mdomo. Anyway, Truphena.
Yeah.
Welcome to Sema na Spox. Yeah. This is a government podcast. We try to ensure that we relate with the young people because they are the majority in this country.
Yeah.
And you are our second guest this year.
Oh,
and we are live on KBC Channel 1. You know, hiyo ndio idhaa ya baba na mama, si ndio? Hiyo ndio iko ndio tulikuwa wadogo na ndio tuko nayo sasa leo. So tell me now, Truphena, tell us about yourself. Who is Truphena in a nutshell?
Truphena is an environmentalist and a forest defender.
Before you come to being environmentalist and forest, you know, hiyo ni majina kubwa. Calm down, tuambie ulizaliwa wapi, ukagrow wapi, you know, those kind of things.
Okay, I'm 22 years. I was born in 2003.
Wow.
And I was born in Mathera constituency.
Mathera?
Yeah. In Nyeri County.
You know, Mathera is known for, they say, education.
Yeah. Yeah. And now known for environmental
actions. Changing the trajectory of your hometown, isn't it?
Yes.
Sasa hata pengine hata kama unajulikana kuliko hometown yako.
Yes.
Lakini pia kwani kuko na majina mengine ya maajabu kama Githuke Mondo. Pia sijui Gigoya. There are some very funny names around in Mathera, you know. I don't know how people use it, but go ahead.
Yes, and I am a Kenyan. And I've lived in so many places.
Where is this?
I've lived in Nairobi and Kiambu.
Kiambu, where in Kiambu?
In Ruiru.
Ruiru?
Yeah.
Where I come, you know I'm the Bodongo of Ruiru, eh? So, where in Ruiru have you lived in? There kuna uko kwa Ruiru ndani tunaitanga Runda. Wewe upande wapi uko Ruiru?
Nimesahau jina.
Ulikuwa na mdao kidogo?
Yeah.
So where did you go to school?
I've gone to several schools, but my high school was in Narumoru Girls.
Oh, Narumoru?
It's in Nyeri.
Narumoru, makofi kwa Narumoru?
Yeah.
Wewe kama ulienda Nyamulanga no primary school. Wacha pigia makofi Narumoru. They have actually produced a Guinness World Record holder.
Yes,
Sindio?
yeah. Yeah, and I'm now in campus. I'm studying at MKU.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Yani uko kampo?
Yeah.
Unasomea nini?
Public relations.
Hey. What a communication, makofi hapa. But you know, you've actually done the best PR campaign ever. You know, to the point that even the president and the deputy president, you had to, you know, cut their attention.
Yeah.
I mean, si umeweza tu sana. Hiyo nilikuwa mara yako ya kwanza kwenda State House.
Okay, I've been to State House kama scout.
Kama scout.
Yeah.
Lakini this time you are the, yani wewe ndio ulikuwa guest tu peke yake, si ndio?
Yes.
Well, how did it feel to be around the president, mnapanda mti mnabonga?
It was really amazing, especially because we align in matters climate change and environmental conservation.
Yes.
So that was really amazing that we got to meet in that path.
Wow, amazing, amazing, my dear Truphena. And you know what? What really inspired you to come up with such a innovative way of creating awareness?
Okay. First of all, I was thinking it is so much. There's so many things inspired me. Most importantly, because I have 2 Guinness World Records.
Can you imagine?
Yes.
How many? 2. Weka hii kidole hivi. Wewe yako ni ya 2 tam.
Yeah, so generally it's to just create visibility for environmental conservation and then conversation around tree growing. Yes. But I had specific themes for each. And for the first one, it was 48 hours, and it was about mental health and the benefits of tree hugging on our mental health.
So are there actually benefits of hugging a tree when you have mental health? Yeah,
it's therapeutic.
How?
It's therapeutic. It heals your mind. When you have stress. And this time it was mostly mental health issues that are directly involved with environmental degradation. So, and for the second one, it was to create visibility and spotlight for the importance of protecting indigenous trees and also honoring the wisdom of indigenous peoples.
So, wisdom of indigenous people. Tell us more about that.
What I would say is that we have indigenous peoples, peoples who have a lot of information about the indigenous life and, you know, ancient lives. Like if people understood well about the importance of each trees, like the medicinal values, because there are actually trees that can even heal cancer. You see, so if we protected that knowledge, I think it would relate mostly with people, because they would see immediate need for us having such trees, and maybe it would create an emotional ownership and connection to the environment and to trees, and that would lead to protection of trees.
And so, therefore, when you talk about mental health, how does that relate now to the indigenous people and their local knowledge?
Well, I would say now I think it's about mental health, how it relates with environmental degradation. Yeah? Yes. When we have like floods and droughts and wildfires, you know, they are victims of all these calamities. And definitely they have post-traumatic stress disorder.
Yes.
Yeah, so it heals. Being around nature heals.
But now, Truphena, you can talk about healing.
Yeah.
Why mental health? Is it that you've had a personal experience for mental health, or what really made you feel like you want to talk about what we are discussing today?
Yeah, I've had, I'm a mental health survivor, and also I'm living with panic disorder. So it's also a personal story.
Okay, so
Yes.
it's also so you get to panic. When you are facing some situations?
Not really. Actually, panic disorder medically doesn't have a specific reason. It can come anytime.
So you can have a panic attack?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Interesting. Tell us about that, because you see now, hatujui sisi ni washamba ikikuja kwa hiyo maneno. Please take time to educate us about panic disorder.
I would really love to know what you would love to know about it, because it's just a disorder. It's
like how does it manifest? You know, because you see, you are now a champion. Eh?
Yeah.
You are speaking for so many people who are like yourself. Eh?
Sure.
And you know, for me, having been in a lot of advocacy, I think it's a very good opportunity to educate all of us about ama namna gani. Si ndio tunafaa kujua hiyo maneno. Hata naona kuna mrembo anaitwa Hilda hapa na smile sana hiyo maneno. What about it?
Okay, maybe what I can say is, first of all, it doesn't have like anyone can get panic disorder. And I know everyone, you know, maybe they might be asking, how is panic a disorder? You know, panic, anyone can panic anytime, but it becomes medically a disorder when it persists like for years, and then, yeah, you are diagnosed. So, and it manifests in different ways. Yeah, just like any other panic attack. You can sweat, you can drop things, you know, yeah. So I don't have so much to say about that.
Makofi hapa, makofi.
Yeah.
And the fact that you actually chose, you know, that was a way of creating awareness, that's absolutely amazing. So this was your first Guinness record of 48 hours, right?
Yeah, it was my first one.
Yeah?
Yes.
So that one was on mental health?
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. And since that, then you did that, what then made you to graduate to 72 hours?
Them or me?
No, you, like now, why did you decide now after 48 hours, then you need to do another 72 hours?
Yeah, because I had a different message that I needed really people to get. Now it was about indigenous forest and indigenous peoples. And, you know, this was central to COP30 climate talks. And COP30 was happening in Brazil. So that's where this world record was supposed to take place. In solidarity also with Quilombolas community. They are the guardians of the Amazon rainforest. And also they have a direct connection to the African diaspora. So most people in the Quilombolas community, they are from Togo. Their ancestors, so they have that connection with African diaspora.
Makofi hapo. Kwa hivyo umeendea kwa Afrika wenzako wenye wanaishi kwa forest.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually there are even some other, you know, I think it's in Paraguay. There are people who are called the Kambakua. And you see them, you know, the way they play the drum and everything, you can actually see they have a connection with the Kamba people here. They look like there is like a lost Kamba tribe. I don't know. It needs to be investigated. Yeah? Sasa hizo nywele zako.
Yeah.
Hata Kamutia ananiambia hapa ni watu wao. Naona hiyo nywele nayo
nywele this iko na a lot of message. First of all ni waste. It's waste kwa sababu kama the green ones nimereuse since 2022. So I'm just natoa alafu naosha narudisha.
So about circular economy.
Yeah.
Makofi hapo. Yani kama unavaa hiyo so hii ni waste ya nini hiyo?
It's yarn scraps.
Yeah?
Yarn scraps. It becomes waste because I'm using.
Okay.
Instead of throwing away.
Okay.
And also it's, you know, most of the hairs that women put, they are synthetic hairs, and they contribute to environmental degradation. So this is just my own way of telling and actually advising people, or maybe motivating them to live sustainably before actually telling people to do this. First, within yourself, just make sure you're living sustainably every day. And also the colors have a meaning. Each color has a meaning.
Yeah, you're so inspiring. So what do the colors mean? I can see green, although sometimes we are told men are colorblind.
Yeah.
So I'm sure I'm seeing green, I'm seeing red, I'm seeing blue. Which other color?
Yeah.
Wow. Can we see it? Maybe you can stand if you don't mind. Yeah, it's okay. Let's clap for Truphena. Tell us about the colors, you know?
Yes.
No, that red means what? I think you're...
It's for indigenous people, indigenous resistance and frontline courage. And green is for reforestation, regeneration, and hope. And blue is for water protectors and ocean defenders. And black is for African power, protest, and resilience.
Wow, makofi!
That makes it? Yes.
Yaani wewe unaona tu makala nafikiri tu ni urembo lakini iko na Can you see the level of intelligence of this girl? Isn't it amazing? Yeah, you really I mean, so let me ask you, Truphena. Those 72 hours, sorry, I beg your pardon. What inner conviction, you know, emotions made you to hold on to that, you know? I mean, what made you to be tenacious enough to hold on to until, you know, they were over, you know?
Yeah, it's a love and responsibility I had. Yeah, so it was more than just being there and hugging a tree. It was also standing in for the future we have always postponed. It was just so much, and also I had prepared.
Wow. No.
Yeah,
you have to prepare.
Yeah.
So the future that we always postpone, that's quite profound.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. I mean, which future are we postponing as a people?
Yeah, it's about care. For the people, it's all around. Just care from us as people. Yes.
So we want to live our future now.
Yes.
Keep on telling people, tunaangalia mambo ya tuifanye sasa environment ndio hii sasa
Yeah.
And so now you are our 15 billion tree campaign ambassador. You know, how do you reconcile this activism, you know, and really the actual work on the ground, you know? I know it's a new title that you've been given, and it's quite daunting for a 22-year-old. So, what are your ideas around it? Have you done something about it, or what is your vision?
Actually, my vision is just it has been planting care in people's, because I believe, like you see, symbolic acts like tree hugging. Those are just to make people care, and you know, it just builds emotional ownership. You see, if you feel like you own something, you're going to protect it with all that you have. So about the practical thing is, you know, policies, partnerships, and communities engagement is what makes it like they are the ones to ensure that trees are planted and they are nurtured to maturity. Yeah. So.
So you highlight a lot in your speeches about hearts and human conviction to nature.
Yeah.
How should people be engaged emotionally to such your campaign? You know, what is your take about emotional connection and nature?
So just like I said, see, when people are connected emotionally, you come to understand that we are part of nature. We are a family. And we're not separate from each other, and we need each other. So I feel like care is all that we need, and love. You understand? So that's what connects us to the purpose of us living and also taking care of what we have. Yeah.
So, Truphena, by the way, what is your nickname?
Truphena.
Truphena. Truphena. Pick up a coffee for Truphena. Truphena. Truphena, not true. Truphena. Okay. Truphena ni true, ama? So, Ebu, nikuulize. History and National Tree Growing Day. You know, we are supposed to plant 15 billion trees. Yeah. I'm sure umefanya calculation yako. There was a time I really, wacha nisije hiyo story. Kuna venye nilikuwa embarrassed kama government Spox na hiyo maneno ya nini, ya how many trees have been planted in a day. You let's leave it for another day. What is your target? I mean, how many do you think in your tenure? Because you see, you'll be an ambassador for a given period of time. Yeah. I want to hear more, and Kenyans want to hear more. What is it? Because you see, you may not have everything at a go, but how many trees do you really think that you can help us to plant as a country, considering the National Tree Growing Day now is a national holiday, every 10th of October?
Yeah, so for me, it's so much I can do, and not alone, of course. This is not it's actually a full band. It's not a solo ride, you know, climate action. So I'm planning to bring everyone on board. That includes even corporates, and with different styles. And also, so actually this month, we're going to launch the first ever Truphena legacy tree nurseries. It will have 100,000 seedlings.
Wow, makofi!
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be
It will be in a school called Mo Equita Girls.
Mo Equita?
Yes.
Uko Thika?
No, it's in Nyeri. Nyeri, yes.
Makofi. Mo Equita Girls, mujitayarishe 100,000.
Yes, 100,000. Yeah, so like 60% will be indigenous trees.
Okay.
30% will be fruit trees and 10% exotic trees.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's what's the long-term plan, to have those kind of legacy tree nurseries, because they're going to have like, each year they will produce 100,000 seedlings. So that means a lot in this campaign. Also, I don't want to talk about this, but on June 5th, we're going to do a lot. We're going to have a mass action that involves an attempt to plant 1 billion trees in one day, 24 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, I know it looks ambitious, but
yeah.
it was...
I mean, that's the only way you can make a difference. Makofi hapo?
Yes.
So it's going to be like an activism.
It's actually a world record. It's a world record.
It's a world record?
Yes.
Wow. Amazing.
Yeah. So, yeah, involving people differently. Also, we're going to involve corporates. Yeah, corporates, especially those that contribute to this kind of degradation, so that they can pay up for the loss and damage.
They can also give back, eh?
Yeah.
Wow, wow. So who has come out to support you, other than government? Are there some NGOs, some corporates that are working with you already?
I would say foundations at the moment. Yeah.
Maybe you can mention some of them, because it's good to give them a head.
Actually, let's mention Manu Chandaria Foundation, that's going to establish that tree nursery.
Oh, wonderful. Manu Chandaria. Tupigie makofi. Manu Chandaria Foundation. That's very good. They've done a very good job.
Yeah.
Wow, wow. And please, we are calling out for many other people to come and support Truphena. If you're watching and you're out there, this is a young lady who requires all our support, isn't it? Yes. So that she can do, and majenzi, si ndio tunakuwa tukisema kuwa involved, eh? I mean, who can be a better example of representation like than Truphena, you know? So what are you calling that 100,000? You say it's Truphena what?
Truphina's Legacy Tree Nursery.
Truphina's Legacy Tree Nursery.
Yeah.
And the president, President William Ruto, said the problem that we have is about those nurseries. Having enough seedlings, that can actually be available for that. So really, thank you very much for contribution.
Yeah.
And I'm sure very well that we are going to work together. Now, how do you define your success with regards to this ambassadorial role? How has it changed your life now? Because, I mean, let me tell you, Truphena, everybody is hugging at 3. Na sasa boy child anaonewa sana. Naambiwa tafuta challenge ingine. Hii ni kama imeenda na nani? So hold your thought there.
Yeah.
We are going to come back and tell us what you feel when you see everybody trying to also, because, flattery is the best. I mean, flattery, imitation is the best form of flattery. Keep it here. He is Sema na Spox. Sema na Spox. We will be back shortly.
Shake-up at IEBC. CEO Marjan Hussein Marjan resigns ahead of reforms to be undertaken at Electoral Body's Secretariat.
The OND rainfall failed in these areas. Average may not be adequate to offset the deficit that is already on the ground.
Pushed to the limits, failed rainfall and biting drought leave more than 2 million Kenyans at risk of hunger. Securing the north. Government begins operations to flush out bandits in Isiolo, Laikipia and Samburu counties. Plus, the green revolution. Kenya rolls out green reflective number plates for electric vehicles and motorcycles.
a historic moment unfolds as Bomet University attains its official charter, marking its formal recognition as a fully fledged public university. The event will be held on Wednesday, 4th of February 2026 at Bomet University College and will be graced by His Excellency the President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya. This milestone signifies a new era of academic excellence and transformational learning. As a chartered institution, we are committed to offering accredited programs in education, business, social sciences, agriculture, and technology. Admissions are ongoing. Bomet University, a charter for excellence.
Je, wewe ni mpenda soka? Na je, wajua kuwa KBC mwenzi wako wa dhati michezoni anakujali? Ndio maana KBC Channel 1 hukuletea taarifa na uchambuzi wa soka.
CAF ndio wamechukua usukani
humu nchini, barani Afrika na ughaibuni, ikiwemo EPL, Serie A, Bundesliga na ligi zingine. Mashabiki pia hutuzwa kwa kujibu maswali kuhusiana na soka.
Swali letu la leo,
haya yote ni kwenye kipindi cha Dunda Dunda kwenye KBC Channel 1 kila Ijumaa kuanzia saa 5 asubuhi hadi saa 6:30 mchana.
Nawahimiza Wakenya waendelee ku watch Dunda Dunda show.
KBC, mwenzio wa dhati michezoni.
Tamka hii ya mapiano inabidi umeibembeleza. Kama neno mob ama ukimbie, man si utaipoteza.
Why do we attract the wrong people? So why are we attracted to people who hurt us?
So you've grown up in a very maybe abusive environment and now you're looking for familiarity.
Your relationship in a work because the both of you want it to work.
They put in so much effort to get you, but when they get you, they stop.
So don't get into a relationship if it is not based on Christ himself.
Allow the word of God to bring light into every dark area of your life.
How are you doing on TikTok? Welcome back to Sema na Spox. Sema na Spox. Na mgeni wetu ni nani? Anaitwa nani? Truphena, si ndio? Tupigie makofi Truphena. Wow, yes. Sasa mko chonjo kabisa. Now, Truphena,
yes.
The tree hugging Guinness World Record holder. Yeah. How do you feel wakati unacheki watu? Wajua by the way ulitupatia pressure sana. Kama gava, ati mbona mja recognize, mnangojea nini? Tulipatiwa pressure So tunakubali, tumetii. Si tulitii poa. Sasa how do you feel when you see everybody, you know, hugging trees, including I even saw an OCS, I mean, how do you feel?
It feels great actually. Very good. And I want to encourage them actually to go. I don't want to say I want to encourage them to continue, but it's okay. Because actually that was part of my campaign to just inspire a different kind of a movement.
Yes.
That it's like a protest, a silent and peaceful protest that you can air out your views and whatever.
It's a social change.
Yeah, for social change. So I feel okay. It's only that, if they can practice, maybe for each person on their own, they make sure they practice for personal health, like so that they can be good in health. But I feel so great actually.
But you see now, there's a way in which this whole campaign has taken a feminine kind of character. You see, like when a lady hugs a tree, it's accepted more than if a man is doing the same.
I don't think
you
so.
Know?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen several successful campaigns, tree hugging campaigns led by men. Very successful. There was one, I think in Kericho, if I'm not wrong, he really pulled crowds.
Yeah, like
and he
tukiangalia social media tunaambiwa wewe enda kwa hug ni Simba. Ati sasa hiyo tutaona ni challenge ya mwanaume.
I think they are okay.
Is it because like ladies are seen to be more loving, caring and nurturing, so getting a hug from a lady, you know, that kind of thing. What do you think about that?
No, I think I think I was also not everyone was supporting me when I started, but so many people joined the campaign along the way when they understood what it was all about.
Yes.
So for me, I insist that there have been successful campaigns from both genders. honestly.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So tell us, Truphena, I think we like to call you Truphena. That's a good name.
Yeah.
So what challenges do you face? You say people are not supporting when you started.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did it go? And then how was that journey? It started from the rejection, or how did it happen?
It happened when they actually, those who were not supporting, maybe, maybe they, the more you do it, the more the hours are counting, the more people are interested to know if you will complete, how many hours you're going, and then now they want to understand why you're even doing this. So when they understand and they relate, they actually support you.
Na hiyo wakati walikuwa kuja hapo wanataka kupiga makelele, it was not like distracting you. I even saw, did I see PLO Lumumba there?
Yeah.
The governor of Nyeri also?
Yeah.
Who are the dignitaries who came? How did it feel? Like, were they distracting you? I mean, how did you hold on to when there was so much, hula baloo and furore around there?
It was really good, actually, because it really takes a lot of mental energy to actually be there and focus. So when people are talking to you, that is really good. It's a moral support because your mind won't sleep. Yes. Yeah, so it was, for me, it was moral support. It was really necessary.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's something human one would ask, actually, Truphena. You wouldn't even visit the washroom. Yeah?
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah?
Yes.
Wow, amazing. And some people here cannot even stay for 10 minutes. Anyway, now let's turn to the people so that we get more interactive. And I think I would want to get questions. Who would like to stand up and tell us, Rehab, over to you, I think. There's Rehab, you can moderate that session.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'm honored to be here.
Please be louder. Yeah, we can hear you.
Thank you very much. I'm honored to be here, especially to be with Truphena. That's your new name now. You being the world record holder. Sorry. So my question is...
What's your name? Tell us your name and where you come from.
My name is Anita Ngeno. I'm a student at the University of Nairobi, and I'm also representing Mothers Rebellion against climate rebellion. So my question is, how are you planning on advocating the conservation of environment? What are your plans? And how are you going to involve women? Because they have a lot of care, and also children. Thank you.
Makofi. Next, number 2, next person, quickly, yes. Tell us your name, where you come from, what you do, and your straight question. And please be louder.
Okay. My name is Hilda Ngetich. I come from Kericho. And I have a question for our guest, Truphena. Okay, as a country, how can we balance economic development with the urgent need to conserve the environment for our future generations? How can we balance it?
Makofi. Thank you very much, Hilda, from Kericho. Next. Boy Child Sasa.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here. My name is Samuel Odhiambo. I come from Nairobi. I'm a climate activist and founder of an environmental organization called Climate Awareness Defenders. We've been with Truphena in many forums, but today I want maybe if you can give us your view or your opinion, how you're planning to work with community-based organizations which are in tree growing or tree nursery initiatives within the country, and even those who are working under Climate Works, which have some such kind of programs. Thank you.
Makofi Odhiambo. Yes, let's have the next one. Yes, your name, where you come from, and what you do, and then the question.
Thank you so much. My name is Peter Kipkirui. I come from Bomet County, and I'm a published author. Dr. Maura, you like surprising young people. He surprised me by being the guest of my book, Daddy Game.
Yeah. Now I remember. Thank you, Peter. Nice to see you.
Yes, thank you. Truphena, congratulations. You're doing a good work. Now, my first question is, when you started, people troll you so much in social media, and there were various perceptions. maybe first, how did you feel? And secondly, have you thought of, because I'm a published author, have you thought of documenting something so that maybe the society can change the perception of the whole thing and start practicing? Yeah, if you can do a book of the whole thing to make sure the society get the process and how it helps. Number two is on mental health awareness. I'm heading an organization where we champion for mental health awareness called the National Leadership Hub Africa. And it's really a challenge. That is the basic, the main challenge currently. We call it silent pandemic. What have you thought to now in the process do advance the same to create more awareness, because many people go through the same without knowing that they are really ailing from the same. Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, Makofi. Yes.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Lodrick Chirchir from Kericho County. I'm a lawyer and also a senatorial aspirant in 2027. And it's a pleasure to be here.
Unasimama Kericho Senator?
Yes.
Oh, wow, Makofi. Majenzi wanataka kuwa, I hope umeregister na UDA forum, eh?
Nimepanga hiyo mambo.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Tumeona watu wakikuja na baiskeli, wengine wanakuja na wheelbarrow.
If I was coming from there, I could have hugged several trees before nifika Nairobi.
Okay.
All right. My question to you, Truphena, is you have talked about the wisdom of the indigenous. And I have a question that now that there is a lot of progress in tech industry, and the wisdom of the indigenous people is really fading fast. How are you ensuring that that wisdom is passed to the younger generation to ensure that the continuous progress is ensured? Because you talked about, there are some trees that can actually cure cancer. How are we going to ensure that that wisdom is going to remain with younger generation? Because there is a lot of medicinal progress which is actually tech-based, ignoring the wisdom of the indigenous people. Thank you.
Makofi. Finally, Gibendi, 1 minute. Gibendi, quickly, because we don't have time.
All right. Bonga na Spox. Bonga na Spox. Sema na Spox. All right, I want to take this opportunity to first appreciate this noble program. Iko fiti sana. Unaona hapa kumeja ma youth, because we feel the connection with this program. Good job, Spox. I want to appreciate this young lady. I won't pretend that I'm seeing her for the first time. I knew her when she was, I think, 18. And it has been quite a journey. Alianza kusema story ya kuhug miti kitambo. She used to tell young people about hugging trees long time ago. Lakini ilikuwa kiambia wasewa hug miti. Those guys are here. They used to tell her we stories are bangi. So I want to congratulate Truphena and ask her a question. How long does it take? What does it take to stick to what you believe in until the world is able to see? Because you have been a motivation to not just myself, but to a lot of young men out there. My name is Gibendi Moslin, director and producer at Space Productions. Thank you.
And by the way, we've done over how many schools so far?
We're doing Uzalendo campaign in schools, and we have done over 120 schools so
120 schools. How many kids have we been able to reach out to?
Last year we reached 72,000. This year, I think we have added to that, we are around 74,000.
Yeah, Makofi kabisa. Fast. Now, we don't have time. Time is not on our side. So, Truphena, over back to you.
Yeah.
You have about 5 minutes or so to respond to. How many questions? 6, 7? Yeah.
Okay. So, I think I didn't get the first question clearly, but I think it's about how we're going to involve women in climate. So it's very simple. I know women are one of the most vulnerable people when it comes to climate injustice because of the nature of just being women, and the kind of issues they go through when we have different types of injustices happening to them, especially those people who live in vulnerable areas like slums. Yeah, so how we're going to involve them? I've been involving women, I'm a woman, and also, so I'm extending it by working with women-led organizations, you know, yeah, to elevate their voices and campaigns. And I've been working actually with Mothers Rebellion, so you see, yeah. So the second question is how we can balance economic development with urgent need to protect our environment. So I think, yes, we have need to protect our environment, and also we have need to also develop. And sometimes we know women, like cutting down of trees, we know we shouldn't cut down trees to facilitate development. But again, there's still need to use the trees, you know. So I would say is we have different ways we can approach that, especially we can maybe plant bamboo trees. We can shift our focus to specific type of trees like bamboo, because you know bamboo is a nice replacement for plastic. It actually reduces pressure on forest products because of its biomass. And also when we are cutting down trees, let us look at the need, because for example, if the main reason of cutting down trees is because of concrete and money, you know, that is not a real need. Okay, so we balance the needs. Number 3, how are you planning to work with CBOs? Okay, just engaging them as I have been. I've been engaging also your CBO. So yeah, it's in making sure everyone is not left out, especially youth-led CBOs and organizations. Yeah, because I believe that youth act when they feel trusted and included. So I've been working with young people, I'm a young person, and I'm continuing to work with young people. So number 4 is, how did I feel about the trolls? Of course, no one feels great about being trolled, but honestly, it doesn't affect me so much because I was prepared for this. And usually, it's just staying away from negative energy. That is part of my preparation towards all the world records I've been doing. It's staying away from negative energy, literally. So I just hope that everyone who has been trolling me will just hug a tree, will come across a tree and hug it and, you know, detox. And they will feel good about themselves and make other people feel good about themselves. Yes. So, mental health pandemic, if I've thought of writing a book, yes, I'm actually writing a book about my own life. You know, people really want to know about me, and I'm not the one to always give sob stories, but I can give them through a book. Yes, yeah, I've thought about that. And yeah, also elevating the conversation about mental health. Yeah, I think I've elevated it in the most unique way, putting it on the Guinness World Record so everyone is able to relate and come across that message forever and ever. And yeah, it's part of my journey, it's part of me. And I actually talk to people also. And I believe that we're going to, you know, achieve this together. Number 5, wisdom of indigenous people, how to ensure that it doesn't fade. Through advocacy. You see now, you people have known that there's an indigenous knowledge somewhere, and it says such things, and also campaigning for such conversations to be held in policy and program spaces like the UN. So you see when actually this was the first time we had such a conversation at COP, United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, COP in Brazil. It was center. They were literally talking about indigenous people and also using art to pass the message, like books, like you said, and music. Yeah, because I know that is the greatest communicator and can relate also with young generations. Yeah. And what does it take to, I think it's the last question, what does it take to hold on to what you believe? Okay, so just understanding that what you're living for, and when you're aligned to your purpose, the purpose of why you live on this earth, because I feel that is literally my purpose and my calling. So if you're aligned to your purpose, you will just live for it forever, and the world will come to know about you, and they will appreciate you, and they will follow you. Yes, I think that's the best answer.
My coffee. This girl is very intelligent. Don't you think so? Yes. She's extremely intelligent. Producer wangu Kamutia ananiambia ati ulihug hiyo mti kweli ama ulishikilia? Anashangaa.
Nilihug.
Ulihug kabisa hivi?
Yeah, you know, a hug is a close embrace. Yeah, and both your hands, like they were like this. I was hugging. Yeah.
Oh wow! So maybe we get 1 or 2 questions, just only 2 from social media, because we only have less than 2 minutes. Rehab, quickly.
Hi, Truphena.
Patia kwa Kiswahili tafadhali.
The questions are in English, sir. Sorry. Hi, Truphena Muthoni, HSC. We have a few questions for you from our social media viewers. The first question, how does your work as a 15 billion tree ambassador directly impact climate change and local communities? The second question, what's one thing that you wish every Kenyan knew about environmental conservation? Thank you.
Okay, so the first question is how my work relates with, I really didn't get it correctly.
How does the work relate to what? Rehab?
Excuse me?
The first question is not clear. Quickly.
The first question, how does your work as a 15 billion tree ambassador directly impact climate change and local communities?
Okay.
Okay, yes. Go ahead.
So my work, I believe it's about tree planting around that. So it directly impacts communities, and it's through, like for example, through Truphena legacy tree nurseries. So you see, when the students are able to plant fruit trees, they're going to support them in feeding and also getting income. And actually one of the plan towards that legacy is helping the school. The money they'll make through those seedlings, selling, whatever, it will be for sponsorship, scholarship in their schools.
Like the Mama Rachel campaign. Eh?
Yes.
So thank you very much, Truphena, because of time. Kuja hapa sasa. Tupige makofi. Sasa nataka tuangalie ile kamera pale. Tuseme hii ni Sema na Spox, bonga na twende. Hii ni Sema na Spox, bonga na gaba. Sema na Spox, bonga na gaba. Alafu tumalize tuseme mimi ni Mkenya mzalendo. Je, wewe? Mimi ni Mkenya mzalendo daima. Twende. Mimi ni Mkenya mzalendo. Je, wewe? Mimi ni Mkenya mzalendo daima. Until we meet for another show, thanks for watching. Mungu atubariki na tupige makofi. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Asante sana. You're a great Kenyan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, on behalf of the 25th Afro-Aid Medical Team, I bestow upon you the mission flag in the hopes that in the 2 years to come, you will work as one to complete the sacred task that is yours. Where are we going?
The world is so big, we should go and see more of it. But guess where?
The heartstrings are not looking too good either. It's going to be a bad period to recovery.
That's not good for recovery indeed. Change up the valves.
Yes, sir.
Komaroke! Komaroka!
Kigomba ni kwa nguruwe, kwa mwanadamu uchungu.
Wazazi wamechangia pakubwa katika kuzorota kwa maadili ya vijana wao.
Wazazi wengi siku hizi wameachia watoto wao vijakazi ambavyo hawajui wanafanya nini, wanafunzwa nini, wanakula nini.
Ni mujibu wa kila mtoto kuchagua njia mwafaka.
Katika neno kaskazini,
maana ya shada ni nini?
Maana ya shada ni utiliaji wa mkazo katika neno.
Shada ni mkazo wa maneno katika matamshi.
Nahodha ameendesha merikebu vizuri. Ukanisho wake utakuwa nahodha hajaendesha merikebu vizuri.